Hi everyone, it's Michelle here from Novels on the Run, and this is Talking Books Tuesday number 33. Getting right into it, Kinslayer. Now, the average size of a book is about that. Look at the difference. I read this very slowly over about a week at least, because Jay has got the most beautiful writing, but when I say beautiful, beautiful can mean violent, bloody. Yeah, it's Storm Dancer's book 1 in the Lotus Wars. This is book 2, and it is really, it's higher than a 5 out of 5 as far as I'm concerned, because he just goes to the extra length with just the research and the way he writes a scene and the sky. And I've got my review up. I don't have spoilers in it, which made writing the review very hard, but if you haven't read Storm Dancer, read Storm Dancer. Kinslayer is a lot different. He brings in a whole cast of new characters, and they all get chapters, and there's surprises in every chapter, and 99% of it you won't even see coming, and but then it all weaves into into near the end, and it's just, yeah, I was actually blown away, quite speechless by this book and Jay's writing. So I'll leave that like that. Now, okay, I just moved piles in. Now, this is the small version with the teeny ant writing of Covet, J.R. Ward's Fallen Angel series. I haven't started this series yet. I'd heard it wasn't as good as Black Dagger Brotherhood, but I will get onto it. Crave is number 2 and MB is number 3. I did have them from the library, but I didn't get around to reading them. Now, this is the size that they're doing now. Very much a Black Dagger Brotherhood style of new covers. Rapture, I'd heard a few people were not as excited about Rapture, which is number 4. I gave it to my friend to read. She went to cover. But anyway, I'll get over it. But Possession has landed in my hands. There's a lot of reading, so I will have to start getting onto that, because this one releases, I think, the 1st of October, and I do not have a hope in Henry heck of getting through all of the other books in the series to catch up to Possession. So that is going to be, when I can get to it. But a whopping book. So I've got Possession coming out the 1st, the 10th. Thank you very much to Pittacus, which is Hatchet, I think. Where's my media release? Yes, Hatchet. Now, I deliberately, I got this from the publisher last year, obviously, when Insurgent Book 2 and Divergent series was released, but this is the UK Aussie covers, but I deliberately didn't read it, because I knew I needed to read it, but just close to Allegiant coming out. And Allegiant comes out on very soon. What have I written down? 22nd of October. This just took off like crazy. Like Divergent, I loved the Divergent, and it's a massively popular series. Like 641,000 plus, close to 642,000 ratings between the two books, book 1 and book 2. That is massive to get that on Goodreads. I think The Help didn't get that many. And for people to take the time, and thousands of reviews, for people to take time to do that, I think says something about a series. And obviously with Divergent, the movie coming out next year, March 22nd, 19th. Anyway, and I must say 4 was looking rather hot in the movie trailer. this Divergent with me, I didn't give it 5 stars only, even though everybody virtually has, because I didn't feel as though I really got to know Four in that book, and also it there was a lot of setup. This one just goes off like a firecracker. I mean, it's 500 odd pages, and it was amazing. So it got a 5-star from me. I've just put my review up. So I am really like for Allegiant now, because the way this one ends, it's a whole new direction going here. There's all this, where did this all come from? So Veronica, who's only turning 24 this year, she may already be 24, I don't know, but wrote Divergent when she was 22. You got to take your hat off for her, to her. Now, and also she's got 4 short stories coming out. The transfer just came out from Four's POV, so I'm very excited to read that. And there will be 4. They're all listed on Goodreads. The transfer is the first one just released. But it said on there previously, I can't read my writing, something, unknown facets of personality, backstory and relationship. So this is the stuff that I wanted to know. So that's really cool. Now, Magic Bleeds, number 4 in Elona Andrews. I've got to read the point 5, which is inside Magic Graves with Janine Frost, one of her Night Huntress little novellas. Magic Mourns is 3.5, so I've already missed that. I've got to go back and get that. And now the 4.5 is either in Hexed with some other authors, or it's called Magic Dreams. And I don't want to miss those if I can get them here in Australia to read. But I'm really liking Kate Daniels now. Book 1, bit wobbly. Book 2, better. Book 3, yeehaw. Looking forward to book 4. These ones I bought ages back. I've just got them sitting on my shelf, and I thought it's about time I read them. So I'm on to it. Now, all the urban fantasy that I do love. Yay. I just got this one from Penguin, Australia. And by the way, I should have probably said HarperCollins, Insurgent. I forgot that. And also Pan Macmillan was Kinslayer. Thank you very much. Tempt the Stars is book 6 in the Cassandra Palmer series. I haven't read book 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, or the novellas. So I told the publisher when I received this, I said, thank you very much, but I'll quickly start reserving the others at my local library. Touch of Dark is number 1, but point 5 is the Gauntlet, and point 6 is the Queen's Witch. Number 2 is Claimed by Shadow. Number 3 is Embrace the Night. Number 3.1 is The Day of the Dead. Number 4 is Curse of Dawn. Number 4.1 is A Family Affair. Number 4.2 is Shadowland. Number 5 is Hunt the Moon. Number 6, Tempt the Stars, which comes out on the 1st of October. Yet again, I will have no hope in heck of catching up to that by then, but look out for them. So and there they all are on the back. They are very, very, very popular on Goodreads. So thank you to Penguin. Now, I just happened to pick this up. It says $3.47, but you can't even read that, but I got it for $3 at Big W. Sherilyn Kenyon, Night Embrace, number 3 in the Duck Hunter novel series, which is a badass long series. I've got bits and pieces of that. I'm piecing it all together to have it. And then I will be on to that one, because I know it's very good. I just have to read it. Okay. Turning my notes. Yay! Thank you so much to Simon. It's just the lovely embossed writing. Slammed number 3. And I love Slam 1 and Slam 2, and which is Point of Retreat. This girl's number 3. I've had it on digital, but I went poof because I don't get to it quick enough. NetGalley. So thank you so much to Simon. Just very excited to read this one because I can hold it. And I love Colleen Hoover. I want to roll around in her brain. Same with Abby Glines. I want to roll around in her brain. Well, that's not... Oh, I thought that was... No, it's just all very nice and metallic-y looking. Twisted Perfection, Woods story. POV story. Perfection is the series. Simple Perfection is number 2. It's a spin-off from... Woods is a spin-off character from the Too Far series, which I shall mention again shortly because I've got another book here in a minute. So very excited to read this because what I like about Abby's books is they're not long, and that kind of just suits me. Sometimes I'll pick up a book because it's not big, because sometimes I just need to have a book that's not big. Now, I have read All In. I've been exceedingly lazy in getting my review up because I read it on digital before Simon Schuster nabbed Rain. So therefore, I have already got my review up for Naked. This is the Blackstone Affair. Rates incredibly well. Again, not a real big book, which I love. What's my little fella's name? Ethan Blackstone. Yes, and Bryn. And it's, yes, adult, more mature readers for this because it's very smexy. But yes, number 3, Eyes Wide Open, came out in May this year. I haven't got that one. And Rare and Precious Things comes out in December. And if you don't want to have any spoilers, don't look at the book cover because you're going to get an awful spoiler from it. Okay, now Molly McAdams. I've been wanting to read a bit of Molly because she's also got the Taking Chances series, which I've got on digital. Number 1 is Taking Chances and number 2 Stealing Harper. And she's also got Forgiving Lies and Deceiving Lies. So she writes a few books. This one's a standalone as I understand it. So I'm very keen, and rates really well on it's my son coming in a bit early today from school because he can, year 11. So yes, that's what I want to get into. Now, I've held these up before. I'm just going to flip my notes. The Brown Siblings. This is book 3. It's all my little library notes. Book 3, Inside Out. And book 4, Never Enough. This is Adrian's book. And this is Cope's book. Andy Copeland. He is Ben's brother. And this one is, what's her name? Erin's brother. Adrian. He's the rock star. So these are quite naughty, but I sort of think if you like J. Crownover's writing, you will like the Brown Siblings series, but I think these are a bit naughtier, but it's tattoo guys and blah blah blah, blah, but I really like them, and I'm really getting into Lauren Dane's writing. Now, what have I got here? My notes are a bit wacky woo, wacky woo. What have I done? Have I missed something? What have I done? Alright, I'll start with... Oh, I missed a book. I don't know where that's gone. I'll have to add lib. Blurred is number 2 in the Kissed by Deaf because I saw it at the library and I thought it was number 1. But funny enough, I recognised the cover for number 1, which is in between, and I have that on digital. So yeah, and that rates well too. So I'm really keen to have it's Entangled Teen, this one. My library's actually getting entangled books in, which is really cool. So looking forward to reading that. Now, I have to do an ad lib because I seem to have, what did I do? I seem to have lost my piece of paper. Where did it go? All the Truth That's in Me from HarperCollins. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm ad-libbing this. Julie Berry. This one's got one of those nice little interesting kind of jackets, paperback jackets. And this one's a dark one. This one might frighten me a little bit because there's mutilation and all sorts and kidnapping, but go to Goodreads and look at some of the reviews people have written. Everyone's going 4.5, 5 stars, but I think it's a little disturbing some areas. Yeah, so, and I think you have to keep kind of keep going. Yeah, I had a little look into it, and some of the things, but people are enjoying it, but I think it's more a little, yeah. Okay. Wallbanger. I know everybody likes Wallbanger. On Goodreads, everybody likes Wallbanger. And when I bring up Wallbanger, I had it on digital. I think I still got it on. I think it was before when it was self-published or something. I don't know. thing is, I've now got it in paperback. Thank you to Simon & Schuster yet again. I've heard it's funny. It's got nice little embossing here. I've heard it's funny, but also, obviously, looking at the position there, it's also got this maxi, new adult. So, yeah, I'm really happy that I've got this to hold and read. Up in Flames, Nicole Williams. Now, I'm not sure if it's a standalone, but it's a new adult from Nicole. I've still got her series with the, what is it? Here it is, Crash, Clash and Crush to read. Again, not very big book, which is wonderful. Love it. So I am looking forward to having read. On the back it says, Ellie Montgomery is a good girl. She's always done what everyone expects of her, including dating the pastor's son, who seems desperate to put a ring on her finger and get married as soon as possible. But now Elle is growing tired of living a life mapped out for her by everyone else. Cole, Carson's life, couldn't be more different, an adrenaline junkie. Cole lives his life day to day and isn't looking to put down roots or tie himself to just one girl. But when they meet, a spark ignites between them that neither of them saw coming, and as summer heats up, their attraction grows. One way or another, they're going up in flames. I'm sure they are. Now, I have read Abby Glines, Never Too Far. Again, the Australian covers, I do kind of like the USA covers, but that's cool. There's, again, all the Aussie covers for Gotta Go to Seabreeze and Too Far. Rush is the chappie in this one, and I love this. Gave it 5 stars. Rush has got a POV coming. There's a 1.1 which is Rush Too Far, and that's coming out in 2014. And Forever Too Far I haven't read yet. I think I bought that on Kindle, or I had trouble buying it at one stage. But anyway, I need to finish off this series or get up to date with it. But I love Abby Glines. Oh, when she wrote Bo and Sawyer, love, love, love. Now, very quickly, I'm currently reading my new that comes with the cover. Oh, it's all a bit bubbly. I know that's just the cover, but there it is. I'm reading. Oh, it doesn't say on there. HarperCollins. I'm reading Too Little Too Far, Lisa Desroches, and I'm really liking this book. It's 230 pages. I'm on a blog tour, so I'm being really nerdy and making sure I'm on time. Now it's all a little interesting. We've got Trent the stepbrother, and we've got Alessandro, the Reverend Moretti over in Italy. So, and it's funny, and Father Reynolds is very funny because every time, oh God, what's her name? I read so many books, I'm having a brain fart. What's her name? I can see her friend's name, Abby, on here. Oh, I'm having trouble. Her name. Anyway, when she does confessional, which I've never ever done because I'm not Catholic, it's very funny, and poor Father Reynolds, the things he hears and the way she says it. But what's really, really cool in this book is, because, what's her name? Because I can't remember. I'll go back a page and see if I can find her name. She is an art student over in Italy, and Reverend Moretti, Alessandro, I like saying Alessandro, takes her to in the Vatican and the Basilica, the Sistine Chapel, and oh gosh, I'm not saying them right. And he takes her into all these places, and Lexi, yes, that's her name, Lexi. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, it's all this Michelangelo and all this art, and there's some funny things because obviously with the sculptures back then you used to see the PP and things like that. But I'm really enjoying it. It's funny, but then there's, I won't go into the stepbrother, but yeah, I'm just sort of wondering what's going to happen. That's what I like. I'm wondering. There's, goodness me, I'll say no more. But the way Lisa writes all about the art and all that, it's actually it's almost like you're on a little tour yourself. So, but yeah, so that's where I'm at, and I've got lots of indie authors to catch up on. Like, I really got to catch up on them. Gosh. Yeah, so that's it. I've got lots and 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 lots of reading to do, as per usual, like a ridiculous amount. But I do the best I can with the one head I got, and also writing the reviews. So that's it. So I hope everyone has a really nice week, and there's something in there that you might like to pick up. And I've got to go back to the library and get some other books that are number ones. From other books I've managed to pick up, thinking I had number two, and I had a number one, but I had a number two in my hand. But yeah. Anyway, that's it. So see you later, and have a good week. Bye.